Hello and welcome to today's live stream. I'm Glenn Bixley and today we're playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. So for anyone who missed this last time, this I would have to say is my favourite survival game, I guess. So what I'm doing here at the moment is I'm just drilling out a bit of territory and we're building our base. So this is our base. This is where I started last time anyway. If we head downstairs, whoops, a little bit too fast there, Glenn. This is our power generation room. We don't want to stay down here. You can hear the radiation starting to get to us. That's our fuel tank. So we'll come down here when we need to top up. If we run out of fuel. That's a good point. What sort of fuel are we using in this base? I've actually forgotten what sort of fuel we use on this one. We're going to need to figure that out though, because we are out of fuel. And we need to get up to the surface today in order to basically bring in some solar panels and start getting things working. However, okay, I've just noticed my YouTube chat's not up. Give me a moment. That's supposed to be on top. There we go. Put that back. Okay. Hyper inventory, is it? No. Oops. Tab with this one. Where are my points at currently? Tech tree. I need base. We need to worry about food, water and fuel today. Armor locker would be very useful. We have one unlock point. Okay, so I am going to have to probably work my way to the surface and then worry about getting some more skill points. So let's work out where we are. Map. Where actually are we? I know I'm under the ground, but I want to head towards water, either that direction or that direction. Now in theory, we also want this copper deposit. So I'll probably drill towards the copper. Can I... You can put waypoints. Okay. Accept. Right. Now waypoints, I think, was something that never used to be in the game. That looks like an awfully lot of drilling. Where's my waypoint marker then? Copper deposit. 300 meters. Okay. We're going to the copper deposit apparently. 300 meters away. Cool. So my plan is basically just, I need to get to water. I also need to get to that copper deposit and all the other resource deposits. The safest way to get around in this game is undetected. If I'm on the surface and we're spotted by an AI drone or something, it's going to shoot at us and we don't currently have any weaponry. I don't have enough points to really produce a gun with ammunition. At the moment you use particle weapons, so you know, shotguns, machine guns, pistols. We do have this thing that I'm using for drilling, which is our survival weapon. It's a bit like a survival knife. Now I'm going to line that blue dot up, because that's where we're heading. This thing's like a survival knife. It does a bit of everything, but it's not the best tool for the job to do one individual thing. So for us doing everything in general right now, it's fine. Oh, we're getting close to the surface. That's why the dirt has changed. But as far as an actual defensive weapon, this is the bare minimum. We would be better off if we can find something else. So for now, we're just going to head towards the copper, because copper's a good resource. It's also close to that water. And in theory, we might be able to stay under the ground if I'm lucky. I'm trying to keep this passage as straight as I can. Okay, so staying under the ground didn't work. Now I'm just trying to round this entrance so it's smooth and easy to get into, but also has a bunker. Because if you've got a bunker, to hide from anything flying, then it's going to make it a lot easier to defend yourself. Now I'm going to mow the lawn. I'm just using the same tool. I'm just mowing the lawn so we can very easily spot the entrance, because until I get some lights to actually put over each entrance, they're rather hard to spot, especially in the dark. E or F, can't remember. F. F to do pretty much everything in this game. F is your E button. What is that? That's just rock. Oh, well, yeah, just rock. So out of this we just get crushed stone. We can get the same thing tunneling under the ground, but I'm trying to collect up some resources while travelling. I also don't want to stop each time wondering what they are. I know what this one is because it looks the same, but I'm just going to start cleaning up some of these deposits. See, this one here's iron, it's blue, and it does say on the right iron bearing. Right, that's copper, it's red. I know what you're thinking, copper's green. Yep, it can be red and green. Red or both. Okay, so that tunnel that we actually dug out is pretty straight and flat and level, so that's going to be like maybe a main entrance in and out sort of thing. I'm just looking to see what food's around here now. Before we actually go down, I'm going to grab some food. I am crafting a little bit of food in my backpack, I think. Hopefully I am. But for now, before we go down and start mining again, because there's more grinding, we'll very quickly just spam some of this food with the F key. Yeah. Oh. I got headphones on. As soon as his heart started beating, it made mine start pounding. Because being in near trees isn't always a safe place, and I haven't actually scanned any of this, so I don't know how safe we are right here. At any time I could get attacked by spiders or something. Actually, I'm going to leave that. That's something I can hide behind if I need to. Where was my copper deposit gone? Okay, so we grab 2, and we scan with that. Spider's nest, he says just after 121 metres. You get within 100 metres of that thing and I think they attack, basically. So that was a lucky. Okay, so let's get to our copper deposit here. White is silicon, so we want that too. That's just rock, but for now I'm just cleaning up some of these surface deposits. I might as well grab these 2. Is that 3? It is 3. Just clearing this rough area for now. And that one. I was thinking, isn't there one more? Righty. Copper deposit. So we'll find out where it is by standing on it. Okay, so that's roughly on it now. Okay. I was kind of hoping we'd be on top of the hill, but okay, so we've got quite a bit of iron, I think, is it? Let's quickly have a look. Oh no, I've already got that back at the other base. All working hard for me. It's all being turned into usable bars. Because you take the raw resource, then you have to smelt it. Then you can use the smelted bars to then start crafting whatever, steel plates, copper pipes, glass, whatever the resource is. But you have to turn it from a raw resource into a smelted object first. Now I generally tend to start from the top like this, and because you can see the colour of it, I basically just tunnel my way down. But I don't like to tunnel straight down because then you miss the top. So like in that other one, there's a couple of bits we missed at the top, got it in the dark and I couldn't see it. So I try where possible to grab it when it's sunny outside. Later on in the game I try not to mine when it's sunny. I generally prefer to be on the surface, exploring, doing quests and missions. And I use lights in here, but for now we don't have the tall standing lights, which is the one that is best in my opinion because it puts out 360 degree light. Whereas the one we have is directional. You can see down there in slot 6. Actually you can't see it, let's go all off. Down in slot 6 you can see our slots. Actually I don't have to go all off, I can go on and we can just turn off the overlay in theory. Is it that one? Numlock 7. Nope, that's chat. That one, there we go. They're all on individual buttons, so I can turn everything off individually. If anything gets in your way at any time and you can't see the full display, please let me know. It can all be turned off individually, as I say, or it can be moved very quickly and simply. And I know what it's like when you're trying to see what somebody's clicking and you don't know what button they're clicking on. Especially when you're new to a game. And this is going out on the Steam store. So yeah, if you've got questions, ask away in chat. More than happy to answer any that aren't just being annoying. Yeah, well, I know, there are some people like that. I ignore them. Eventually they go away because they don't get the right response. But otherwise, feel free to come into chat. Your Steam chat will not come up on the main screen, unfortunately. If you do want your chat or your subscription, follow, etc. to come up, you will need to be on YouTube or Twitch, and you will need to have your subscriptions publicly showing. Twitch, if you're on Twitch, it's follow, of course. I don't expect everybody to subscribe on Twitch, because that costs money. It's a membership thing on YouTube. All the same, different wording. It'd be nice if they used the same wording. But yeah, welcome to the stream everybody. Good to see a couple of new subscribers last night. 2 new subscribers, welcome. If you do have your subscriptions public, it will come up. I did check YouTube this morning, but yes, YouTube's not always the most reliable, and sometimes your subscriptions aren't always public, so it'll come up in the next video in theory if it is public. But the latest ones were VG Galaxy and The Real Monster. Welcome to the stream. And all the rest of you, of course, that have been watching for a while now, it's good to have you. Welcome back. This is my favourite survival game. I've said it before. I love this one. Yes, there's a lot of grinding. I don't mind grinding in a game. I quite actually enjoy grinding if it pays off. And in this, because we're doing an entire copper deposit at the moment, if I drill the entire thing out, we're going to have a lot of copper. A lot of copper for doing copper bars. But I might just actually leave it at that, because that's a fair amount of copper now. And we're about halfway down, or maybe a little deeper. I'd like to be about halfway down this one, and then we'll do a tunnel back to the base, which should in theory be deeper. Or should I go all the way down and then do it? See, if I do it halfway, it might come out in the wrong place. If I at least go all the way down, but then that's going to take a long time. And of course, we don't want to be grinding for an hour. But we've got a lot of copper now, so we can start to head back towards the base. And we need to start taking care of our water soon. Now see, that's one thing I like about this as a survival game. Most survival games, they think, if I make it difficult... Oh, there's a storm or something. If I make it difficult to stay alive by you have to eat every 5 seconds or drink every 5 seconds, I'm going to make my game difficult. This developer wasn't really so retarded. I'm going to call it retarded. That's probably the bad word. People don't like that word. What I mean is, this guy thought about it and said, I can make it hard in so many ways. Why do I have to make it unrealistic? So he's made it more realistic. And you don't starve to death in 5 minutes. You don't get a die of thirst every 5 minutes. In this, you can actually play for a good couple of hours. Or maybe an hour, I don't know. Haven't actually tested that. But food's easier to come by too. Okay? He's taking for granted that in reality, in a survival situation, if there's not many people around, you can find food and you can live on it. I mean, I've been there and done that. It might mean you might have to travel until you find the food, but when you do find the food, usually there's more than one berry bush. And you can get several days worth of berries. And if you've got brains, you can dehydrate those berries or squish them into a bar or, you know, make them into some jam or do something with it. And the developers thought along those lines, which is why I think this game is one of my favourites, because the reality is not based around are you struggling to eat and drink. With this, it's around are you clever enough to build a spaceship that's going to get you to another planet? Are you able to outsmart the dinosaurs and the man-eating plants? I don't know if there is still man-eating plants on this game. I hope there is. There used to be. Are you able to outsmart all those things? Are you able to build weaponry in time and then defend yourself against them? Okay, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom now. Good. And then we'll build another tunnel that hopefully gets us between the water supply and here. Actually, that still says copper deposit. How hard is it going to be get out? It's not going to be that hard. So, what we're going to do, that's actually going to do us for now. I need to start digging out now. So we'll start up here. And we'll build a tunnel to the surface. Yeah, not enough yet. I start up high and I try and build a shelf to jump onto. Once you've got a shelf to jump onto, if it's light enough, you can then use that shelf to then start tunneling to the surface. Oops, don't fall off though. Right, make it a bit wider so we don't fall off. Sounds pretty rugged out there. I don't know what the weather situation is. Weather never used to be a thing in this game when I first played it. So the weather system is new to me. I've never heard wind like that in this game. I don't really know what it entails. Is there a storm on the surface? We're not going to find out because it's now calmed down. But I guess as the game goes on, we'll figure these things out, eh? We're getting close to the surface. Game's starting to glitch with the mapping a little bit. There it is. Don't fall back down. Alrighty. And this should still be marked as a copper deposit in theory. Because I left some in there. Just mow the lawn. Now that we're the landlord. Did I just... yeah, I did leave crushed rock. I might as well grab it. I don't know, it could make another item for the game to lag on, maybe. And yes, I'm running below minimum system requirements for this. Recommended anyway, as I do with most games. Oh, it's a butterfly. I thought, what is that? It looked like one of those man-eating plants, those trippity things. Okay, so that's bored all that round there. There's the water over there, and there's the water over there. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, water's what I'm after. So maybe what I might do, because this is still shown as a copper deposit, I might go towards the water. Don't go towards the light, go towards the water. Spray the lawn a little bit. Okay, let's grab our scanner though, because there could be spiders, like I was thinking. Okay, we might need defense mode, so that is this one. So you have 3 modes. Resource mode for digging, mining, salvage mode for pulling apart things, metal ships, your own base, whatever, and defense mode. So I'm really probably going to want to avoid the spiders. We'll head towards the water, and then we'll dig back towards the copper deposit, and just try to avoid them. 50 meters. And Glenn's going to stop for some silicon with the wrong gun. Silicon, no. Silicon's the next big deposit I need to get. Where's my... oh, there it is. Run! What was it? The spiders are really hard to see, I noticed last time I tried this game. When the spiders are coming at you, they're so small, they're hard to see. And when you do see them, there's a big group of them on top of you. But don't think I'm just going to run from these spiders, because I've noticed the developer is not stupid. And I don't know if it's just the spiders. I think I noticed it with the raptors as well. Raptors is another new thing he's added. They use intelligence. So, like, the group will chase you, and you think, I'm getting away from the group. But the truth of the matter is, you're actually running straight towards the leader of the pack. So yeah, if the game's looking a little framey, it's my computer. Actually playing on a potato, not a real computer. And I do not meet minimum system requirements, as I say. RAM would definitely help, but I only have 8 gig of RAM, and this game does prefer 10. It also prefers a better CPU than I've got, but we're not going to go into the minor problems. It's looking a little framey today. It was a lot better last time I played, I must admit. So my computer's obviously packing a tantrum today. So don't worry about that. It'll be better next time. Grab it. Thank you. Right, so here's our water. Now, this is going to be an important place to us, because we're going to be wanting to come down here and getting water on a regular basis. What's the water physics like now? No oxygen wearing your helmet. Yep. But generally is the story. Just looking to see where my oxygen bar is, because... oh! What happened? Oh, there's a creature there! teleropod. A wateropod? A teleropod got me. Where did he come from? Current location. Okay, we'll respawn somewhere near the teleropod. Problem is, where's my backpack? There it is. Right. Wow. Okay, so you're friendly. You're real friendly. Obviously. So what we're going to do... Are you faster on land or sea, mate? You're definitely faster on the in the water. No, 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 no. Come away from my backpack. Come on. Come on. Yeah, man. Kitty. Follow me. Come away from my backpack. You know you want me. I'm right here. Hey, teleropod, get away from my backpack. Come on. Wow. Just do it. Run, run. I need my backpack teleropod thingy. I really do. It's got my survival gun in it. There is no pause in this, well, yes there is. You can push pause on your actual keyboard. Can we craft? Yes. So we need the food. Let's take that. Let's see if we can defend ourselves against this stupid thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wrong buttons! Okay. Wrong buttons, Glenn. Don't panic. Calm down now. Calm down. Okay, we'll get ourselves another survival gun. Right. Survival tool. Slot 1. Defense mode. Come on then, teleropod. I know who you are, what you are, and where you are. And I'm not afraid of you anymore. I have a weapon. A really useless weapon, but I have a weapon. Okay. Okay. Calm down, buddy. What do you contain? 3 meat and 1 milk. Oh! 1 milk. Okay, now we need to get our gear back without being killed by any more teleropods. Take everything. Go. Now don't worry about the box that's left behind. That will despawn soon. Wow, dude. Okay, so tellerites are apparently a thing. If you didn't know, you do now. Spider's nest is there. So we really want to tunnel now from here to the copper deposit with the right weapon. So now we'll be able to get back and forth between the copper deposit mine and the water. Hopefully we can stay underground this time. That's the plan anyway. Now I'm going to stop for a moment because I have something for moisture here. So right. As long as there's no more right thingy mabob doodaddies. Moisture condenser. How does this work? Slot 2. Okay, you can roll your mouse button or you can just hit your numerical. Because I'm thinking, by the ocean, it might condense more. Okay, so this requires an energy source. Doesn't say what sort. Produces small bottles of oxygen. Okay, we're going to have to make batteries. I presume we're just going to have to make batteries or fuel. Okay, I don't know. We'll just... No, I'm going to take it with me. Am I? It's useless there. If it's not working, off, no energy source, then I might as well take it back. So, Shift F, I think. And it's now back in my backpack. Okay, so we're going to tunnel our way to Timbuktu. $280 that won't take too long. Your drill reaches about 10 meters at a time. However, if you keep moving forward, it has a lot more impact. The further you are away from where it's actually doing the mining, the less impact it seems to have. So you can stand back here and see I'm not doing very much. It's mostly drilling on the floor. In fact, it's doing nothing now. Whereas if I move towards it, it's a lot more effective. So it pays to just keep moving. That will also give you a relatively straight line, because you're pointing your cursor generally at where you want to go. If you're off a little bit though, the closer you are, the more you're going to be off. So if you are going to be off, you really want to be standing back when you're off. Never mind, doesn't matter, because we're just tunneling towards that secret underground tunnel so we can get to Batman's lair. I think it's Batman's lair we're looking for, isn't it? I don't know. I thought we left, yeah. Okay, just bringing the view counter thingy up, just in case anybody wants to see it, but for some reason I had managed to turn it off again. Now, how am I doing for food? Yeah, see, I still got a reasonable amount of food. You're not struggling for food in this game. And when you do need it, you just go to the surface, grab pretty much any plant material, stick it into your, well, it goes automatically into your backpack, and then go to your survival constructor and just produce nutrient bars. They're not the most nutritious, so you eat a lot of them, but they're easy to produce at this early stage of the game. And so until you actually get a garden and you start growing your own plants, it's just the easiest and most convenient source of food for a while. What on earth? We getting cave-ins or something? I don't know, man. I think it's just the different rocks changing sound effects, perhaps. We should stay under the ground because the copper deposit was on top of a hill and the water was at the bottom of the hill. So in theory we should stay underground all the way. And now we're in bedrock. So that pretty much says, yep, we will. Because the bedrock is generally in the mountains. Oh, he's cold. Too cold. That's a new one on me. Where's your temperature gauge? I do not see a temperature gauge anywhere. Okay. I mean, it says too cold. I can see that. Clear as a bell, but... Okay, so what happens then if we run back? Is he just cold? Oh, Glenn, you don't need to go back. We've got our gear back. So I should have my heater on me in theory. Okay, hang on. Backpack. Where's my heater? Yes, we carry a portable heater, or at least we did have one. Did I leave it back at the base? I think I was using it as a light source. Portable constructor. What do I need for a portable heater? Portable heater cooler, not been unlocked yet. Haha, typical. Whoops. Okay, inventory. Miscellaneous. Portable heater cooler. We have 1 point, and this is going to require 5, so we can't... Yeah, unlock points required 5. We can't unlock it. Okay. Oh, look at he's about to die! Eat. Just eat. Just eat. Oh, I've only just noticed. Okay, so that's what happens when he's cold. He just starts dying. Okay. Okay. We need our portable heater. Didn't think about that, did you, Glenn? Defense mode. Are we warming back up now? It still says too cold. Whoops. Okay, he's still too cold. Interesting. Can we... Oh, don't growl near me! Please! Wow, mate. You know that growling really gets my heart pounding, right? Alien insect. One of these things bit me last time. Defense mode. I'm not taking the chance. One of your mates bit me. I thought he was friendly and he just come up and went chomp. So we're taking your bits and I'm not going to argue. Right, I think food will keep me alive. But we've got no stamina because of the cold. Oh, he stayed away hypothermia again. Oh, he really doesn't like being down here, does he? Hey, Inside A Gamer, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. This is Empyrion Galactic Survival. And the developer has added temperature. So I am now freezing to death trying to dig a tunnel. Something I didn't know about. But I still think we can do it. We're going to try again. I'll get us down to a couple of bars of food if I have to. $145 meters. We've already done 100 odd. Look at how fast my stamina, my health is coming down. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's a new element been added to the game that I've not encountered before. When I say new, it's been a very long time since I played this game. It was very pre-alpha when I tried it. What did I say? 145. Have I only done 20 meters? And we're already... Okay, hang on, let's just... 6, 5, okay. We can do this, come on! It's playing havoc with my stamina. You can hear my heartbeat going bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. It doesn't like being cold. Actually, what about... Haven't I got a hot drink? What will that do for me? Slot 8. Okay, that's picked my stamina up. And the hypothermia's gone. Good. Because that was killing me. 100 meters to go. Okay, so we'll have to think about that. if we get cold again. Make sure I got a cup of coffee. And plenty of food. So yes, the developer is always doing updates to this. Okay, so there's the hypothermia again. I did notice there was another update done again just recently, within the last few days, so yeah, he does do regular updates to the game, which is good. Got 2 left. Whoops, 1. 80 meters. I'm not going to make this, am I? I'm going to have plenty of crushed rock, so I won't have to worry about going out and collecting crushed rock for a while. Crushed rock is used for making concrete. So when we build our base, we need cement, steel, all the usual resources. We're going to be all good for concrete. Meters. Can we do this? Okay, hypothermia is gone. Now that the hypothermia is gone, I have faith that I can do this now. He's no longer freezing to death. So it must have been while we were under the mountain. Because I do know from the very last time I actually tested to see if my computer would even run this game, the mountains now have temperature, so that must have been what it was. Okay, only 20 meters, we can do this now. Easy. No longer fearing for my life. Now I'm just wondering, where is our copper deposit? And here it is. We found our copper deposit. Was there no more copper in it? Ah, there it is. Oh, that was... Oh, and it just broke all my bones. That was real stupid. Glenn, why did you do that? I saw it and I just thought, okay, there it is. And I just jumped. And I didn't even want to be down here, because now I want to be back up there. So I can actually tunnel down to here. But never mind. I jumped, I broke my bones, I'm still alive. So yes, broken bones are a thing in this game. They will eventually heal, like in real life. However, just like in real life, if you treat them, they will heal faster. Okay, I'm just trying to tunnel my way back up to where we were now. Didn't actually want to come down here. Right, so is that our tunnel? Okay, so this is our tunnel. Can we just... I want to get in the tunnel! No, that looks like it's the way to the surface. There's the tunnel. Okay, there's the tunnel. Right. So what I want to do now is organise these paths and make them make sense, so that when I do need to go from location to location, I'm not going to be wondering which way I'm going. And I can just go that way. So we're going to tunnel out to the surface for now, because I really want to get to the surface at this point. I've got plenty of copper on me, so I really don't think I need more copper. So what we'll do is we'll take the tunnel and bring it to the surface now. So you can come out of this tunnel from the water supply and straight to the surface, basically. I like my tunnels to make sense. That way when you're running around in the dark tunnel with just a torch, or at the moment how we are with no torch, you can navigate and you're not getting lost. Because I get lost in the dark very easily. In most games I don't have very good spatial awareness. So I tend to just run around in circles in the dark. Which is why I want to make these paths easy to understand. Oh, it's too far away. Just couldn't see it in the dark. There's our rainbow. Okay. Right, we'll mow the lawn. So we know where it is and we can find it in the dark. Because the developer hasn't left many big bald patches. So therefore, if I leave a big bald patch, it makes it really easy for me to spot my tunnels when I'm in a hurry and in the dark. So there we go. That will be easy enough to find. Now where's the base? That's the hover ship. The base is it? Hang on. Okay, let's bring up the main map. The base is that way, so it's to my right. It's not showing up on the map. Left a bit, that way. Yep, out that way somewhere. It's not showing up on the map, it's too far away. Okay, so we'll work our way back to the base now. And now I've got copper to add to the crafting machine. I'll be able to... oh, my stamina's gone. I'll be able to start crafting things that require copper. So that's your copper piping and stuff like that. And the next resource I've got to go after is... silicon, because we need to start making some electronics now. Broken leg. I'm thinking, why is my stamina not coming back? Of course, broken leg. What was that? Okay, I think I'm going to have one of these. Does this fix broken legs? Open wound. I don't know if it does then. Oh, there's so many creatures, I can hear them all. Band-aids. Do they do broken leg? Yes, they do. Okay, so 9. We want a band-aid. Okay, so we no longer have a broken leg because I used a band-aid. Band-aid's wonderful. Okay. Band-aid acts like a splint, I guess, in this game. Right, so we can see our mown lawn here. We know we're close. And there it is. Right. So let's head down into our base. Is that another tunnel going that way? Oh no. Looks like it is, but no. Oh, we need to put a bit of a ledge there. What is that? Oh. Bit of dirt showing through. Why am I hearing creatures down here? I think it's on the surface. Must be. I can hear something. Okay, anyway. Yeah, they're all on the surface. So we're going to put all our base resources now. Our copper, our iron. Our crushed stone can go in here. Silicon. Oh, we've actually got a reasonable amount of silicon. We might be able to make some electronics already. What other things do we have? Oh, we'll just get rid of the alien parts for now. Actually, we'll hang on to that, because I think we use that for making medicines or something. Maybe we'll hang on to the alien parts until I figure out what I need them for. I'm going to get rid of the snowman hat and the Father Christmas hat, because we really don't need those. I'm going to get rid of these because we really don't need those. I know I'm putting them in the wrong place. I should be putting them in the container, but right now I just want to get them out of my backpack, and I'll worry about moving them later. Okay, so all our base resources are in here now. What we're basically doing is we're crafting our copper, silicon, and steel plates here. Okay, iron ingots. We're going to need some of those too, because you need iron ingots for certain things. Now you can keep clicking the left mouse button like I'm doing, or you can hold down the shift button. And by clicking the shift button you'll do 10 at a time. Okay, so 200 of those. We'll do... Oh, that's the same one. Whoops. We'll clock that up to like 500 anyway, or maybe 1,000, because we need the iron ingots to get started. And quite frankly, this is just going to be crafting while we do other things. So, copper. Oh, we already have 1,300 copper. Beautiful! So we didn't actually need to go after copper at all. I thought we did. Okay, but anyway, we have plenty of iron, plenty of copper. We have a little bit of silicon. So we need to probably go after some cobalt. Actually, I probably should have done the silicon first, shouldn't I? Can we actually move these queues? No, we can't. Oh, I was thinking reorder it. Because, you know, if you could reorder it, then the silicon would be at the front. Anyway, for now we have 50 silicon. I'm actually thinking I shouldn't have done this. No, I want to leave this just doing base resources. Okay? While that's doing base resources, we can then do main crafting in this one. So the other one will not do important stuff. It will only do basic resources. So in here, what we're now after is... Okay, so what we're basically looking at is we can separate for weapons, assault rifle, but what about ammunition? So the assault rifle uses as a 5.56. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Magazine. My eyes quickly saw it. There it is. No, magazine capacity. Ammo. Projectile rifle round. So, if we look at these, we should have projectile rifle round. For that we need copper ingots and nitrocellulose. Well, nitrocellulose is plant material. My brain knows that because I'm not entirely stupid. Oh, of course, nitrocellulose is actually what they use for the explosives now. They don't actually use gunpowder, actually, believe it or not, in modern firearms. They actually use plant material, nitrocellulose. So copper ingots we're currently producing, and nitrocellulose. How do we produce nitrocellulose? Let's have a look at our base base crafter first. So it's not in here. Okay, if it's not in there, is it in this one? So, oxygen, chainsaw. Oh, we would need a chainsaw, of course, so we need 2 electronics, which, let's just click on it. No, we haven't got the electronics apparently, which is what we need is electronics. Is it devices? No. It's components. Electronics are a component. Optical fiber. Oh, here we go. No, that's nanotubes. Oh. Electronics. Here we go. Here we go. Copper ingots and silicon ingots. Well, we've got that. Why are they not input? Should be the... Hang on. I thought... Hang on, we don't. No, we don't. Ah. This does not put things into the other storage crate. The other constructor puts things into this storage crate, which is what I was thinking the other one was doing, but it's not. So we want all the copper in here. We want all that in there, all that in there, and the steel plates. Where did you go? There you go. Okay, so now we've got those in here. Is there anything else that needs to go in there? Not particularly. Not that I can see. Okay, so now we should be able to craft. Electronics. There we go. So I'm actually going to click and do 10 electronics, because I know we're going to need a few of those. Motorbike construction kit. Now, did we actually build one of those? We did. We got a motorbike, apparently. Let's have a look. Motorbike. Let's grab that. Let's put that in slot 9 for emergencies, because that might get us out of here in a hurry. You know what I mean? I want these things in here, because this is where I was supposed to have been putting them before. I'm just going to get all the resources out of my back. Oh, that's for food, Glenn. Hang on, before you do that, check your backpack and make sure you've crafted all the food you can. So we want band-aids. We're going to do 100 band-aids, or as many as I can, and 100 food. Now, you've only got 2 output slots. So if you craft band-aids and we can only do 1, it will then start doing the energy bars, but there's only the 2 output slots. So you can't do anything else after that. You've actually got to wait until those are done. That's why it pays sometimes to have more than one construction method. As well as the other one is free, this one is not. This one costs us fuel. So we really need to actually think about what we're doing with this one. So the first things I actually want to do is produce water and food. Docking pad. As well as I need a medical station is another important one. Here we go, water generator. Generates purified water from natural water sources. Must be deployed in water. Okay, so we want one of those probably. Clone chamber. Sets a spawn point. Oh. We'll have one of those. Yes, definitely. I thought you needed the medical bay for a spawn point. Apparently we don't. Container controller. Required for modular containers. Okay. I'm just looking to see what everything is at the moment, to make sure we get what we need. Docking pads with the vehicles, is it? A hover vehicle. Oh, that changed the appearance of it. Okay, looks quite different. So we did our clone chamber, did we? Yep. Excellent. Okay. So I think what we'll do is a couple of solar panels then. Small solar panel. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the efficiency is. 1.8 compared to efficiency of 1. Uses 20 CPU, and that requires 45 CPU. Now, does efficiency relate to power? I presume it does. Must be. Okay, so we have a solar panel and a small solar panel. Maybe I'm not going to do that yet because I'm not actually ready to build them. We're not on the surface and I can't connect it. What I need is to get my elevator blocks, which have not yet been researched. I still need more points. in order to get the elevator block. Okay. Food processor. We'll get a food processor then. It's about the only other thing I can think of that I need right now. I'm trying to think about fuel, but I can't think how to produce... Can't remember how to produce fuel. There's several types. You got promethium, I think hydrogen. Okay, so hang on. Biofuel is what we've been running on so far. We need 10 plant fibre for that. Okay. That's what we've been currently running on. But there was other fuel supplies. Titanium pellets. Fuel pack, promethium. Here we go. Promethium pellets, yeah. But we don't have any promethium. Yeah, at this point we don't have any promethium. So I think we have to do the biofuel, which means we need 10 plant fibre. Do I not have plant fibre in my backpack? I actually thought I had plant fibre in my backpack. Okay, so we're going to have to go to the surface and get us some plant fibre to make biofuel, because we are just about out of fuel. Silicon, and we're doing copper. Glass plates, I suppose we could craft some of those. Or electronics, we can do them here, right here. Nanotubes. Well, I might actually, seeing as we can do it here without wasting power, do 50 electronics, 50 glass plates, and if you're done with that, craft up a few hundred cement. Because we can always use cement. And I'm going to go to the surface and find plant fibre, so we can start crafting some biofuels. Yep. That one into there. Where was... Okay, I'm actually going to put these blocks down because I'm not using them right now. And the copper. I'm actually going to put everything down that I'm not currently using. I can always come back here and grab it later. I'll know exactly where it is, because this is the main storage container. Purified water. Oh. You don't actually drink water in this. It goes into plants. Antibiotic will keep. Antitoxic will keep. We'll keep our tent. We don't need a light. Or scanner we'll put down here. These lights are annoying, but we need to get to the other ones. We don't need both of our guns. We'll leave one behind, because otherwise we might end up in a situation like we did before, and we're going to need another gun. Okay, so let's put all those down on the bottom line. All our main things are up there. Now there's our portable heater. I'm going to take it, because we got into problems before not having it. Now how do we get out of here? Hey, Mealtime, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Glenn? How's it going, sir? Oh, please, don't call me sir. God, blimey, Jim. Oh, I'm good, Mealtime. How about yourself, buddy? Good to see you, mate. How far am I from getting a goddamn torch in this game? Because I'm really getting tired of not having a torch, to be honest. Let's go back to this constructor before I take off. Because at the moment I'm standing here thinking, where is the surface, and I don't know my way out. What I need is not this, because we're in the constructor. What I need is my tech tree. And I need to get into the base. We need to build ourselves a spacesuit thingy. Because you need a spacesuit for a torch now. It used to strap to your gun, or at least it was just something the developer let you have, if I recall. But because you're getting so logical now, we need a spacesuit to mount our torch to. Where is the spacesuit rack thingy? Armor. I think it's called armor or something. Here it is, armor locker. So, required 7 points. We have 1. Well, that helps a lot. Okay, I need to find my way out of here. It's dark! Oh, Glenn, why did you take your heater? That was your only light source. Yeah, Milktime, this is my favourite survival game. I've not played it in a very long time. And it is called Empyrion Galactic Survival. We could bring up a logo like that. There you go. Ooh, Empyrion Galactic Survival. I put both logos on. We weren't meant to do that, but it doesn't matter. Anyway. So yes, this is my favourite survival game. And somewhere there is a way out of my tunnel here. Because I'm like Batman and I have buried myself under the ground. I think our tunnel was in the direction of the copper. So we're going to make another one. I think. Right here. Because it would make more sense to me if I have one right here by the staircase. In fact, why don't we actually do it like this? What we'll probably do, because let's get real logical, Glenn. Don't get too logical, mate. Don't get too logical. Salvage. And we will actually make this the start of our way up and out. We're going to make a staircase. Was that actually the block I wanted? I hope so. Because we come around the curve? No. Yep, I want to put a curved block in there. And we want to take this one out too. And what we'll do is we'll put in a spiral to get out of here. I'm going to have to take a couple of blocks out that I shouldn't have put in. But I think we put them in just to hide what was underneath. If I recall. Now, didn't you leave all your blocks downstairs, Glenn? Yep. Yep. Not downstairs, in here. So we want our concrete blocks, concrete blocks, concrete blocks, concrete blocks. Where are there they are. We'll put them in slot 6. Now what you do is you go to slot 6, and of course as you can see it's just a square block like Minecraft. But then you can hold down the right key and you can change the appearance. So we want a rounded edge. Now this is where it becomes tricky because I have certain things mapped to my numerical keys, and this game uses those numerical keys to rotate. So I get real confused trying to work out, do I want a pink line, a yellow line, or a green line? I mean, okay, I know because I've been looking for the last couple of days at 3D artwork. If you know which is what and which is who and how is why, then you know that each colour has a significant meaning. And you know full well that pink is the horizon that way, but Glenn doesn't actually think that way. His brain's not that logical, and to him these are just green lines and pink lines. So give me a moment while I just try and figure out and get this the right damn direction. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're going to be heading that direction. So let's take out another block that shouldn't have been put in. But like I say, they were put in just as a temporary block over those to hide the ugliness. So we want a ramp. So block. We want a ramp. Right click. Now, is there a spiral ramp or is it just... What sort of ramps are there? Because all these are new to me. These never used to be in here originally. You basically had squares and angles. So you had these, which are now ramp C's, you had cubes. And if I recall, you had halves, quarters. And then you had the real points. So I suppose maybe it was these. It was possibly these. I can't remember. Doesn't matter, Glenn. Who cares? Move on. I think it's ramp C you want, mate. So if we get a ramp C and we put it there, and then we turu with all these buttons again, so gotcha! Look at that. There's a ramp. See? And you thought I didn't know what I was doing. Right. Resource mode. We're going to dig up to the surface with our ramp spiral staircasey type thing as being... Oh, actually, do I really want to do a spiral up? Or do I just want to dig out? Now see, that's where creativity comes in. I don't have a lot of creativity, but I try. I try. I don't know, a spiral staircase could be really awkward now that I'm thinking about it. I'm actually thinking rather than a spiral, what I might do is put in maybe another ramp. Go back a little bit though, because we can make this a floor where we get off kind of thing. I get off on corners. Oh dear, that's sad bit of sense of humour there, Glenn. You get off on corners. Righty mate, whatever. Anyway, we want probably... I don't need a big square block. What I could actually do at this point, I noticed another block. Where is it? The block I want. Oh, hang on, I've just noticed... categories. Oh, look at all this. Oh, and I thought it was pretty cool with this. Now this is what we're talking about. Cylinder. No, not down there. Come up, buddy, come up. We need probably something underneath the cylinder first. So let's try one of these. We need to rotate it the right direction first. So that means more mucking around with the delete and other keys. I can't see which way it's facing. Let's go downstairs. Whee! Okay, so we want to rotate. Sit on it and rotate. Or at least just rotate. We don't have to sit on it. Let's just rotate it without sitting. That's not it. So we'll push that one and we'll start jabbing at buttons again. Oh, we're getting closer. That looks like it. That's the block we want. Because if we get the digger out again, the mining tool. See? Right. Hey, so there are more blocks than I even realised. Now I thought the developer had done a lot to add these extra blocks, and some of them were pretty cool. But now that I realise there are even more, let's really try and get creative. I mean, I was going to try and get creative, but I'm not the most creative guy. But now that you've given me all these extra blocks, now you're saying, Glenn, you haven't got a choice, you have to get creative. Let's have some fun. So we want a tunnel. And we want to rotate that. And we want that like that and that and that and that. Hang on. Yeah! I think. There you go. Look at that. And into a tunnel. Now we're talking. Because, if you're going to make a tunnel, why not make the tunnel a tunnel? Isn't that just logical? Make your tunnel a tunnel. Now the problem is, how do we do a tunnel on a slope? Can we do a tunnel on a slope? Or do we just do the tunnel straight until we come out of the mountain? Let's have another look at our blocks. Can we do something which will take our tunnel up on a slope? Because that would be really cool. Oh, I see, I get you, I got you. Oh, right, I'm starting to understand. So, I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing, but if I understand, and I don't, these are wall type blocks. Corridor elements. Yeah, see, corridor elements, that's what they're called, see? Corridor ramp A. And it's corridors that we're doing. Corridor roof corner. Corridor roof inverted. Ooh, what's this one? Corridor pillar. Okay. And corridor B. So we're just going to do some corridors by the looks of it. So we come in through our cylinder framed. And we'll go to our corridors. I think. Corridor ramp B and corridor ramp A. So let's have a look at those. I think I'm going to have to put something down underneath, am I? Oops, oops. No, I didn't mean to do that. There it is. So it's a little bit of a slope. Just a small slope. So what about B? What's the difference? Don't know the difference. I can't see a difference. Concrete armoured extended 5. They both say the same thing. I mean, obviously there's a small difference in the appearance, but I can't really pick it. Okay, let's just place it and see what it looks like. Now we want to go back and we want to see if that works with the walls, because if it doesn't work with the walls, well, that doesn't work. So you have corridor bulky wall, windowed. Corridor bulky wall and corridor bulky wall windowed. So they're both called corridor bulky wall, but one's bulkier than the other. Okay. Right. So because this takes up an entire block segment, if I use this, we can't put one on the opposite side. Okay? However, if I put it on this side, sort of thing, then we'd be able to. So what I'm picking is we now need to open this up in order to use these. How am I doing for food and things? Yeah, see, I'm alright. I'm not dying of starvation or thirst. I'm able to just actually have fun, play the game and build, craft. I haven't got my face buried in another box. Not constantly having to replenish my water supply. We can have fun. Right. So that was supposed to be a ramp, wasn't it? Or was that just... Oh, no, true, that was that block down there. Yes, that's right, it was. So what we probably want now... And I've seen them, so where are they? These ones. A corner. See, if I had a corner block there... Gee, I don't know, Glenn, you're not exactly a very creative guy. Are you sure you're going to be able to make this look good? Okay, that's obviously the wrong rotate. Well, that's not the right one either, Glenn. So let's try another one. Okay, that's rotating that way. One day this will make sense to me. Well, honest. Okay. One day. I just got to keep working at it. I'll figure it out. So a red line across the horizon does not do anything for the horizon. Well, hang on. A red line on the horizon spins it on that line. A pink line should rotate it that way, therefore. So a green line? Why can I not get it the way I want it? Okay, let's stand here, maybe it might be easier. Yeah, that's what I want, isn't it? Oh, I had that once before. I think I did. Okay, so that just gives us like a little tunnel underneath. Will you get out of my way? Nobody said you could get in my way. That just gives me like a little entrance into somewhere. I don't know. Don't ask me where it goes. Haven't built it yet. God, don't ask stupid questions. I don't really like that. That's going to have to go back further. So let's salvage this because it's too far forward. If I put it back one space, I can put walls and things like that. That'll make more sense logically in front of it. So let's take this out. I mean, that's what we're doing, is just having a bit of fun and crafting ourselves a base today. No stress. We will just figure this out as we go. Okay, so, whoops. Buttons, resources. I want to know what my concrete blocks are doing and where they're going, so that we know how we can work with them later. I see, it was upside down. That's why I couldn't tell what it does, because it was upside down. Okay, well that makes a little bit more sense now. See, that's why I wanted to drill around it, so we can actually try and figure out what the heck are you doing? So let's take this out. Right. Okay, so yeah, this will just be a little room under here. Once I have a door, we'll turn that into a room of some sort. Nope, not what I want. 6. Oh, that has a floor and a roof. That has just a roof. Ah, I see. Right. So I still think the round tunnel. But what we want in front of the round tunnel then, so if we go to wall sections, and we look at, I mean, what? Corridor bulky wall. This is corridor wall A. Let's look at corridor wall A to try and fit it there. Okay, so it's on the wrong angle for a start. Not that button! Okay, I'm just trying to take a photo of my screen, don't worry about it. I pushed the print screen button. Okay. So, what we're trying to do, delete. Round that way. Okay, so it's facing the wrong way. So delete to change that to that way, I think. No, we want it that way. Push it that way. Now where is it? Okay, so it's there again. Try that again. I want the floor to be at the floor. So see the dots that are facing us now, the mesh, that's in theory the floor. Okay, so hang on, that goes left, right. Aha! I'm starting to figure this out. We changed the... So that's not affecting the right way at all. Oh, I wish I understood these coloured lines. But don't worry, I am learning to do some 3D animation, and eventually, one day, I might actually know what these colours all mean. Okay, I think I'm going to have to drill this block out, because I can't actually tell with this in my way. Oh, I fell. I fell. So let's dig this out. Okay. So yes, for anyone who's come in late, this is Empyrion Galactic Survival, my favourite survival game. And as for what on earth am I doing at the moment, I'm building an underground base. Or at least attempting to. That would be the plan. Right, so now I can actually see this properly. And I can see in theory which way the dots are facing. If I stand inside the block, it might actually... I want to see the blue floor. But I'm not getting to see the blue floor now, am I? Okay, let's do it out there where I can actually see it. And then we'll move it into place. Maybe that's the best idea. So I want the wall to face like that. That way. That's it. But now the roof is at the top. I want the top at the bottom. Nope, not that one. Put that back there. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, and I can't, because there's nothing to build it on top of now. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, so we need something to build it on top of. Which means I need door frame, door frame, and door frame. What's the difference? It'd be nice if it gave you brief descriptions or something, perhaps. Okay, so that's a nice little curved archway. This looks... Oh, I see. Curved, steepled, and flat. Okay, I think I like the curved look. So now if I go back to this wall section, can I put that on top of it now? Yes. Okay. That's what I was trying to aim for. But isn't the window at the bottom? I mean, unless I'm shooting down at somebody down there. That's probably not correct. Okay, I don't like it. I want it up the other way. Oh, hang on. No, because it's sloped like that. Oh, I see. No, I got you now. It is. It's a defensive point for shooting down. Oh. Oh, he says. So that was the first wall section. Whoops. Let's look at the other one. See, that's windowed. You can see the slot now. I couldn't see it before. And a slot there. Right. So I probably want that one then. Oh, that's a big thick firing port, right? I don't think I could even use that because it's too low. That would need to go up. Okay, oh, we're going to have a look at these blocks. So we're going to see what they all look like and what they all do. It can be a lot more creative if we know what we have to work with. How's our food situation? Might need to eat something soon. Okay, let's have a look at that one. Oh, that's closed though. There's no actual firing port. Oh, can we get out of here? No, I'm stuck. Help, help. Resource mode. Yay! Was that another tunnel? Oh, that is our tunnel. Ah, okay. Let's open that up. Because if that's a tunnel coming in there, I have a plan. I have a plan so cunning you could pin a tail on it and call it a John Cleese line. Oh. Now we can always take out too much, it's not going to hurt because, oops, after all, we can just take blocks out and repair if we want to fix things. So, if I just wanted to put in, say, a roof, for example, cube half, no, just a roof. You know, the things that catch fire. And we don't need no water, we're just going to let them burn. Those things. Pipes. Yeah, see, I want to use some pipes and things too. They're going to look cool. You know? We've got to get creative. So I'm just looking at all the different shapes, trying to figure out what I want to do and how I'm going to do it. Because I really don't actually have a clue. What is that? Edge round low. Interesting. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do we're going to have to experiment with some of these too, see what all these look like and what they do. So many shapes in here now, this is cool. Okay, so that's just a standard wall. A wall could also be a roof. Right. Okay, so what we really want is we want to start with ramp. Now, as you come in from this tunnel, you go up, 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 or we could go across that way. One day I'm going to figure this out and tell you. Just keep jabbing at those buttons, Glenn. You'll get it. There it is. Oh dear. Okay. Because this will go separately somewhere else, and I'll do a wall or something. I don't know. Don't ask me stupid questions. I don't know what I'm doing. Haven't got a clue. But we're going to take this wall out now. Take this one out as well. In fact, should I take out that ramp I just put in and restructure this entire thing? I think I might. Oh, there's another one that needs to come out then if I'm going to do that. Oh, yep. So do I want to do that? I think so. I mean, there's no point just building a base. The base has got to look cool, right? And the other thing with this game, the more I do, doesn't matter what I'm doing, I'm earning points. Doesn't matter whether I'm mining underground, constructing something, everything you do, you're earning points. So even fart-assing around and trying to build a decorative base is earning me points. So let's do this. Might as well make it look cool, buddy. Drill through here so we can see what we have to work with. Yep, that's our round staircase, that's fine. Oops, I just want to... Hey! Oh! Hang on. Hey! Whoa! Holes in your roof everywhere, Glenn. You're falling. Okay. Round we go. Okay. Right. And I'm going to build all those tunnels now that I realise I can do that, because our blocks are fancy. Might as well make it look as cool as I possibly can, because, I mean, after all, there's not much that's cool about me. So it's not going to look terribly cool, but it's going to look better than it would have. And to me, that's cool. So, let's go to... Now see, I could use these. No. What I want is either this or this, I think. Kind of prefer the round tunnel look, I think. They just look cooler, more space aged. I don't know. Come back to there then. There we go. Nope. Nope. Yay! You figured it out, Glenn. Well done. So one there. One there. One there and one there. There we go. I have a tunnel. I don't know where it goes, but I have a tunnel. And isn't that all that really matters when you have a tunnel? You don't have to know where it goes. You just have to have one. Because you haven't got a tunnel in your house, have you? I've got a tunnel at mine. Yeah, Glenn, you sound like a creepy old man there. You got a secret hidden tunnel in your house, have you? Righty. Okay, so now we want to probably have a ramp to it, I'd say. So, let's have a look at our ramp situation. My food's getting a bit low. I might need to eat. See, some of these could be used as ramps too. No, I think we'll go with a standard ramp. Let's see how it looks for a start. If we can get it placed the right way and in the right direction. Like that, yep. Can't do it from here though, can you, Glenn? No, perspective isn't right. Is that it? Excuse me for a sec, I'm just going to clear my throat. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Now, can we just plonk it in front, mate? You're not liking this at all, are you, game? It's probably a really good way to do this. Like, I mean, I think you can go G for God mode or something. I don't know. Glenn doesn't like God modes. It's kind of cheating. What happened there? Placed the ramp. Oh, it's way back there. Okay. That's it. That's what we wanted. There we go. The other one can be taken out if we want our resources back. But also so it's not in the way for future use. Right, yep, we'll just take that out. There we go, we have a ramp up and into here. What happened there? Oh, I was on the wrong gun. Okay, so we have a ramp coming in. And then we'll have a tunnel going this way, I guess. Widen this out a little bit. Okay, I've just noticed the stream is on the wrong button. I've somehow managed to jab at a button and turn it off. I do apologise. Okay. Right. Now, what do we actually want? Do we just want square blocks, I suppose? Or we could put in half cubes. Half cube would need to be rotated. If we're going to be doing half cubes, wouldn't I be better off to just do that flat panel? That one? That one, yeah. It's a bit low though. Why is it sitting? Oh no, I think it's just... No, it's not, it's correct. Okay, just looked funny. Don't fall down there, come on. See, I'm going to have to dig down just to get into it. Which is actually what I was trying to avoid, but... Or is it rotating the block occasionally? Because that one there's not correct. Yeah. See, I don't know. It's not always lining it up as well as I was hoping. Because it's dark outside now, it's getting hard to see what I'm doing. So I think, rather than mucking around with this, it's going to actually be easier to just grab one of these. And do that. Much easier. Now I'm having trouble seeing in the dark, but I think I need to dig just a little bit into the corner to get this one to work. Right, does that mean I can just walk straight in now? Appears so. Yep. Okay, no mucking around, I can just run straight in, I don't have to jump or any other buttons, which is important to me. Okay, now we're going to have to get outside, because I'm going to need food. And I can't actually see much in here because it's too dark. I don't want to just start willy-nilly digging. I think what I'm going to do, as soon as I know that this is a tunnel and it will get me out, we're just going to use this one. Quick look around, make sure there's nothing going to kill me as I come out of the hole. So we're after plant fibers and food, basically. We won't say no to a bit of silicon while we're down here. Oh, missing it completely. Okay, I'll eat what food I do have. Now that we're on the surface, we want to stay alive. What was that? Something out here in the dark and I can't see it. I really want my light. Okay, level 6, good. So that gives me another 30 unlock points. Oh, can't collect that, it's already been collected. Oh, thank you. That wind was rather noisy. So yeah, we'll just skim up a few of these rocks, just to get them out of the way, because Otherwise, I always wonder what they contain. And we'll find some food. We'll craft up some food and some fuel. We can always find our way back to the base if I get lost, because it does show up on the map. I don't want to go near those trees. Oh, a bear patch. There must be a hole here. Look at that planet up there. That looks really cool. We'll fly to that one day. We'll fly out past these rings, get off of this planet, and we'll explore the galaxy. Yes, you can actually travel from one planet to another. There are several planets, several galaxies, solar systems, whatever. I'm no expert on galaxies and solar systems and stuff. But if I go to my tab, we have our solar system. So this is our map. We are on this planet here. As you can see, there is a moon. We have a couple of asteroid belts close by, and a planet called Kai. Kai has 3 moons, apparently. And then there's Deep Pi. But if that's not good enough, you can then fly outside of our solar system into the rest of the galaxy. So there is plenty to do in this game. Okay? You can build a spaceship and fly to all of the planets. And I'm sure by the time you've flown to all of these, the developer's going to add more. Okay? So don't worry about whether or not you're going to run out of things to do in a hurry in this game. There is plenty of playability. So if you come in late, it's called Empyrion Galactic Survival. It is my favourite survival game. You're not struggling for food every 5 minutes. Not struggling for water all the time. You actually get to have fun. Play the game. Do some crafting. Travel to other planets. And about the only resource that you're really going to be struggling to maintain on a regular basis would be your fuel and your oxygen when you travel to other planets. The idea though, of course, is to make sure before you leave your home planet that you're prepared for it. And if you're silly enough to start on a planet without oxygen, well, you should have thought about that before you started on a planet without oxygen, because you can choose which planet to start on when you start. Come here, rocks! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Can't see much in the dark. I'm looking for plants, and I'm not finding very many at all. It's just too dark. When the sun comes up, I'll probably realise I've been running between hundreds of plants. The ones that stand out are the ones that glow, like those things there. And they are not actually what I'm looking for. They provide me with sugar. It's just a rock. I can use that to hide behind if I'm ever attacked. There's the copper deposit. Where's the base? Doesn't stand out on the map as much as other things. I actually thought it would stand out a bit more. But yeah, you can just push M for map. This is all good rock. And until the sun comes up, I'm not really going to be able to see the plant fibers that I'm looking for. The plant fiber that I'm looking for is basically a spindly looking little plant that looks like rape. Yes, that is the name of a plant. It's used for making biofuels. So it wouldn't surprise me that they are using something that looks like rape to produce biofuels. And if you're wondering, it is a plant. You crush the seed. From the seed, I don't know whether you hot press or cold press, don't care. But from the seed you can press it and get oil. You can probably hot press and cold press, to be honest. And if you don't know what that means, then great. You don't need to know, because you're not an oil connoisseur. Neither am I. Antenna 2, Deco. Oh, okay. Does that mean there's a ship under the ground here? Let's just dig around a bit. Right, so there is a lot more of it under the ground. Okay. I mean, I could see this little bit on the surface, but I didn't realise it was buried. Okay, what does a decorative antenna give us? Anything good? Steel parts, 2 electronics, and fibre optics. Yeah. We're going to dig that entire ship out one day, but not right now. Right now we're looking for food and biofuel. Okay, so which one is this? This is the iron mine. So that should take us down to our first hole that we dug. Pretty sure that's the first hole I dug. See, this might be buried as well. Really can't see much under this in this darkness. I can see a lot more on the stream. Perhaps I should be using the stream as a way to cheat. Nope, not my style. I'll just keep looking at the dark screen, and I'm using the wrong gun. Okay, do we... Yeah, I know. Oh, 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 what am I pushing? What was that? And how do I get out of it? Okay. Food. I thought I had food. Okay, so we'll clock up a little bit of food. But now, see, even at 40 odd, he's moaning about being hungry. When I do starve him to death, it's going to start coming out of his health bar. It's not like the moment you get hungry, you die. It's not one of those games. This is a very playable and manageable game. It gets very tricky later on when you start to attack the AIs and things. But, yeah, like I say, the developer has enough brains to be able to make the game hard without making you starve and die of thirst every 5 seconds. Okay, they're non-dangerous, I think. Hot dogs, yes please. So yes, it's good to play a game where the developer has actually made the game hard where it needs to be hard instead of making the game hard just to let you play it. Yeah, I got a little frustrated the other day trying to play Raft where I'm tired of not being able to play it. I think I spent 3 or 4 hours on it now and I have no idea what the game is about or what to do because all I've been doing is constantly eating and drinking. So I got a bit frustrated with that the other day. I don't think I'll be playing it again. Stupid game, quite frankly, in my opinion. The only way the developer could think of to possibly make the game hard was by having you starve every 5 seconds, die of thirst every 10 seconds, and get eaten by a shark the moment you even look at the water. Not a very intelligent developer, obviously. And if you are the developer of that game, feel free to contact me and I will give you at least a dozen ways to make that game more complicated. But only if you give me something to make it worth my while talking to you and wasting my time, because Seems very much to me like you've made a lot of money out of that game and you really don't give a damn about your players. So it's about time you start to learn and show that you care about your players. Like this game does, where he actually puts out regular updates. Fun with developers who put out regular updates. Doesn't make you feel like you're stupid. Makes you feel like you've got a challenge that you can have fun and work towards. Sunlight! I need to see! So I've now eaten all the food that I had prepared, and I have no clue where any more food is. I'm just running around in the dark, hoping to try and see something. Oh, those dinosaurs scared me for a moment there. I know I haven't been here because there are still rocks for me to mine, so there must be some food out here that I'm not spotting. I did craft a food cooker at one point back there. So we could probably go back and maybe cook some food soon. But for now, I'm just kind of relying on a reliable food source that I know we can use. Until I go back and sort that out. Okay, is that fibre right there? Right, that's what we're looking for. This... oh no, it's not. Those are those daffodil looking things. Oh. It's not what I thought. It's tulips or whatever it is. Herbal leaves, yeah. And 100 experience. Iron-bearing rock. Okay. We are going to die of starvation if I don't find food. I need the sun to come up. This is really rude. What is that tree? I can shoot it. Ugh. So the main one for food is that blueberry looking thing on the ground. I can't see them in the dark. Oh, didn't pick up the rock. As soon as the sun comes up, I'm sure I'll see lots and lots of food everywhere. And we're going to have to... oh, here we go. I can see them now. It's not quite so dark. Two of them right next to each other. Any more? That's what we're looking for, is those things. Some aloe vera would be nice too. I can't remember what you use it for. But I know I want some. It's like money. I don't know what you use it for, but I know I want some. Copper. Policeman bearing rock. It's not what you're meant to be doing, Glenn. You're meant to be pushing the F button. You're meant to push the effing button, mate. Okay. Have we actually got any food yet? Oh, that takes longer than I thought to craft. Carry on. Are we done yet? Just about. Give me that. 6. What does that give me? About 50 food? I didn't actually count, but... So yes, until I get enough points to actually get my spacesuit, unfortunately I can't put a torch on my gun. Or on my spacesuit, or wherever it goes. I do have a few points, so I might actually... the top of this hill... I like to be at the top of the hill when I stop. So you can see around you. Okay. Let's have a look. Tech tree. Tech tree we need... we need the screen to move for a start. Why is the screen not... oh, because you roll the mouse button up and down, Glenn. Okay. Armor locker. Available unlocked points 31. So unlock the armor locker. Now we're about to get armor. What does the repair station do? To partially restore durability of worn down tools, weapons, and suits. Okay. We can't get that because it's level 7. We are only level 5. Miscellaneous. Ventilators. Device used for oxygenating your structure. Needs an oxygen tank to operate. Oh, that's a new one on me as well. But I still don't have... where is my elevator blocks? If I had my elevator blocks, I wouldn't have to be up and down those silly ramps all the time. What? Generator. Device used for generating power. It's a different one. Oh, because we're on a small vessel, that's why. Yeah, we don't need small hot vessel stuff. Let's go to tools. Is it in tools? No. I looked in miscellaneous, didn't I? I'm not finding the elevator block. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe I'm overlooking it. But I'm not seeing the elevator block. I really want to build the elevator block. So we can just go up the elevators. For some reason I feel like I saw it in small vessel last time. Which would be a really strange place for it to be if you can no longer use it in your base or your spaceship. Because usually if it's only in small ship, it would only be used in the small ship. Capital. I mean, it can definitely be used in the capital vessel. Where's the elevator block? Well, I'm just really not seeing it, am I? Miscellaneous. Unless it's something else that I'm not expanding, that I've forgotten about or something. We need the portable light. Oh, we need level 7 for that though. Next level. This is the light I want. It's much easier to use. Okay, well, I have no idea why I'm not finding the elevator block, but the sun still hasn't come up yet. I'm wondering if we should go down and build the armor then. I don't know what we need for an armor suit and an armor locker, but if we at least have it, we'd be able to put a torch on it. Problem is I can't see anything in the damn dark to collect this food. And I feel like I'm just wasting my time running around trying to see things I can't see. It's a bear patch. Is this not my... It's behind me. No, that would have been the entrance. It's just that it's so damn dark I can't see it. And that's why I mow the lawn. That way. We're just looking for the hole. I'll fall down it soon. There it is. Is that it? Oh, no, it's hot dogs. This is not my hole then, because hot dogs would not be in the middle of my hole. Oh, hang on. No, there. There it is. Wow, dude, that's really hard to see. I need a light. Okay. Can we... Oh, hang on. First, I need to put... Oh, we didn't get a single bit of plant fiber for the generator. Wow. Wow. What do I need then for the armor locker? Oh, that's a device. Armor locker. Can we build it? And now the food. Thought we built the food thingy. Yes, I did. Device is used for food. Why has it got a padlock on it? Oh, because it's in here, that's all. So we want the food constructor. We want the cloning chamber. Okay, the power just went off. Where's my stupid constructor thing? Now I really can't see. Wow, game, seriously? I just want to see. Can I see, please? Actually, if I use that, I might be able to see using that. I mean, why does it have to be so damned impossible to get a torch in this game? Seriously, can't we just find a box of matches or something? Right, there we go. There's a little bit of light. Doesn't help. Seriously, does not help. It's in the wrong place. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. So, cloning chamber. Right there. That'll do. Okay, I don't know how it works. Right, food processor. Where are we going to put the food processor? I think on the other side of here. We'll put a block underneath of it. Blocks, 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 blocks. Where are my blocks? There's my blocks. Get out of the hole. Oh, for goodness sake, just there. Thank you. Now give me this one. Okay, I'm going to have to drill the hole out, I think. I think that's blocking it. Shouldn't be. There's two freaking gaping big holes right there. Just put it in, please. Oh, yeah. Put me in. That's what I wanted. Why is it not dropping in? I'm going to have to drill it out. This is going to get done later, sooner or later anyway. Don't stand there or I'm going to fall down the hole. Oh, I'm going to fall down the stinking hole anyway. Right. Can we get out? Can we get out? Can we get out? Right, we're out. I want that block out of my floor. Get that block out of my floor. Thank you. Right. Thank you. Put it in there. Oh, I think I know why. It's because of the rotation angle it doesn't like. Oh, you stuck that there? That's not where I told you to put it. Mate, get rid of it. Can we do this quick? Because, like, I'm just about out of food, mate. Seriously, I'm going to die. I think it's the rotation. Let's just try a different angle. Because normally they drop into those holes pretty easy. So yeah, and I can build down there. So I do think it's the rotation. Why are you giving me Hassel's block? Come on. Oh, because my num block was off. No, this does not appear to be making a difference. It normally does. What's going on, game? See, normally... Yeah, no, it is. Something funny's going on here. Because normally I can just point at a gap like that and it will fill it. So I think it is to do with the block rotation. Oh, seriously? I'm not in the mood to muck around with that right now. Can we just do the damn food processor and stop pissing me off? Seriously. Yep, I'll put it that way. Right, so yeah, in here we can put all of our food items. Can we connect that to a storage? A cargo. So we have some rotten food. Oh, they're two different types of leaves, Glenn. Okay, let's just put what we have in here. Put everything in there. I'm not going to muck around with it. There's nothing we actually needed apart from plasters maybe and food. Yeah, just the antibiotics, and I don't really care, quite frankly. Not right now. Oh, the food processor, Glenn. That one. Okay, so we can do milk. Effective against a bad trip. But seriously, is milk the only thing I can make? Milk and coffee. No, don't craft that in there. It's just a waste of power, Glenn. And the power's off, so we can't craft anything in here anyway. No, can't do anything in there anyway. That was an entirely waste of time. We need... Oh, I don't have any choice. I've got to get out and wait for daylight. Oh, it's finally daylight. Okay, Now that it's daylight, we can get food. Right, so this thing. That's what I've been looking for in the dark. That's your fibre. This was the other thing I was looking for in the dark. Food. Wow, so much easier when the sun's up, eh? There's some more. Yeah, no, I must have been just running past it all in the dark. I couldn't see it. I'll craft up some food now. Now, do we have that cup of coffee on me? No. I thought I brought a cup of coffee with me. Apparently we didn't. Oh, whatever. Oh, game's starting to freeze a little bit. Yes, OBS doesn't say anything about drop frames. The picture looks reasonably alright, so... If you ever do notice I've got drop frames, feel free to let me know. I certainly don't like having frame drop. So I do tend to try and eliminate it if at all possible. Really not finding much food. Without the food, I haven't got the stamina to keep running around. Right, so that's all the food eaten. Let's see what that does for my character. Gimme. Yeah, I'm starting to get a couple of freezes in the game, but that's mostly because I do play the game below minimum system requirements. So I do apologise. Excuse me a sec. Throat getting a little dry. Where's my ginger ale? Oh, okay. Nope, my throat is still... Give me a sec. Really just had to clear that. Bad cough. Okay. And hopefully that will give us enough food to just keep us alive for a bit. I'm not finding much fibre. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's a terrible cough. It really is. Now I'm starting to cry. Oh, I'm starting to cry now after coughing. So yeah, that last plant that I grabbed is the one that we really critically need, that and food. Oh, trying to wipe a tear away from my eye. It made me bump my mic. I guess I should just get over it and stop crying, eh? Alley bag, that one up there. There it is. That plant. That's the one we're after for fibre. Let's... No, it's not silicon bearing. I was going to say it's silicon bearing, but it's not. Don't care right now. I want food and fibre. While the sun's up. It's too hard to find in the dark. Oops. That's copper. Yeah, it's a rough wind, eh? Oh, nearly missed it. Already harvested. So why did I miss the plant fibre right here then? So yeah, all these that I'm collecting now, this is plant fibre. We can get that for biofuel. That's food. Hot dogs growing under the ground. But yeah, right now what we really need is these things for biofuel. Got a little bit of food. Definitely use more food, of course. But the base is shut down. There's no more power. And even with food, that cooker is useless to us. So is the health gadget thingy. It's all useless to us without power. So we need that biofuel. Oh, this is a good area for food. It might be alright. Okay, let's stock up on those. Oops. Let's fill up our tummy. $4.79, that'll do just fine. Thank you. So, there. There was quite a lot of food here. I want to get it all. Oh, already harvested that one. Well, I don't have to get it all. I just want to get a bunch of it. So now that I've got plenty of food in me, I have a lot more stamina. I can keep running for a bit longer. And when my stamina does run out, it replenishes a lot faster. So now that we have food in our stomach, we can make more value out of that food by just running around and finding more food. Okay. Oops. Ran straight through it. Fiber. Reached level 7. Thank goodness. Light armor. Unlock. Okay, so we can now unlock the armor. Portable light. Unlock. We can now put portable lights out, thank goodness. No, we can't do those. I could do a force field. Put a force field in our entrance. Offline protection. Placing this device in a structure yields offline protection against player versus player. Ah, okay. Well, we don't need that. Repair station, I think we'll get that. Okay. Right, so where is my base? Let's head back towards the base now. Okay, up this way. And we'll get back to see if we can build how much biofuel we can create. Am I heading in the right direction for the base? No, it's over there. This way. I can see it on my mini-map now. Oh, already harvested. It's like a spindly fibre. I don't know. Never seen something that looks like that before. You can't harvest it though. Holes in the ground. Okay, see, this is the original entrance. The one I couldn't find in the dark. Okay, so we want to go downstairs. Whee! We need... Oh, no, you got to actually make the biofuel first, Glenn. Can we make it in here? No, we can't. Okay. So we need to make biofuel upstairs. Okay, we'll do that first. Can we make it in this one? Biofuel, we can. So we put our plant material in, and we create some biofuels. It's only 78. What do these require? 10 each, so we can produce 7 of them. It's not much. Nitrocellulose, though, we can produce some of that. That's for our gunpowder, so we'll better start making ammunition. I might actually craft up some nanotubes. I don't know what they're used for yet, but we'll find out, and I'm just going to craft them for now anyway. Don't care. Okay, so I'm just waiting for this first biofuel, and we'll go start the generator back up. And we'll see if the food generator thing can do anything for us now. Probably not, but I at least want the power started. Alright. Whoops. That button. Didn't mean to hit that one, sorry. I wanted to hit that one. Okay. Put biofuel in. And our power is back up and running again. So, now that the power's up and running, does this thing actually do anything work? What do you do with it? No? I guess just when we need to respawn, that's where we respawn. Okay. Nutrient solution. We need that for growing plants. So we'll start some of those. But there's nothing else that we can actually do. What do we actually need? Meat. Okay, so we need to go out and kill an animal. We can get meat. Cereals, we want grain and milk. We want vegetables. Do we not have vegetables? Buds. Buds are always good. I like buds. Plant protein. So plant protein wasn't actually going to help us then, was it? No. We can make spoiled food. Now that sounds like a really productive thing to make. What would we be making that out of? Plant protein. Oh, that's a good idea. Instead of actually producing food, we could produce spoiled food for the garden. Well, I mean, I do see its use, but quite frankly, right now I would prefer to have food. And we've got 19 spoiled food anyway. So, crank up a couple more of those. 19. We've got a little bit of food. Enough to get us through and keep us alive, at least for now. Don't know why this floor's being silly to us. That one worked. I don't normally have that sort of problem with the construction. I think it's to do with the angles and the tudu that I did. Because I kept tuduing with it before. There we go. Floor. Yeah, for some reason it wants to just sit on top instead of actually down in the hole. And usually a big gap like this is plenty. So I do think it has something to do with me rotating the views before. Because I don't normally need such a big hole. Usually the only time I need a big hole like that is when I'm trying to fill it with food. But that's at least better. Gives us a bit more floor space. Bit more room to work, bit more floor space. Oops. Don't. I don't want to be down here. I mean, you're never going to get stuck because you can always drill your way out. Back in the old days when I first played this game, you actually needed fuel to dig. And there were several times I got stuck underground. But, yeah, they have removed that aspect of the game. Your survival tool does not need fuel. Not for digging anyway. You can always use the survival tool to dig yourself out of danger. Right. That gives us a wee bit of a floor. Just so I've got space to move around now. We'll make this a lot bigger in later streams by putting in more floor all the way around, but for now I just want to make sure I've got enough space to be able to maneuver, basically. So we're just going to put a bit more flooring in. Oh, we're out of concrete blocks. Oh. Right, I should have some more concrete in here. Do we just use cement? No, what do we actually do to build blocks? I've forgotten already. Projectile round ammunition. Steel plate. Oh, we got that. So I can actually start producing bullets now. About time. And shotgun shells. Excellent. So in the next stream, I will actually be able to manufacture a weapon and start to defend myself finally. I better go hunting. Well, those two done. Next. I just want to stick a little bit of flora in before I end my stream. Just to have some space. Really want a bit more space to just maneuver. See, those ones are working. Not worried about that because we're not going to be falling down. Yeah, see, now this just gives me a bit more space to maneuver around those food things without falling down the hole all the time. Oh, true. It's a little secret hidey place. That noise, if you're wondering, was just me the game telling me that I cannot take the floor out with this tool because I'd accidentally hit the floor. That's all that was. No big deal. No big deal. Right. It at least gives us a little bit of a base to work with. Something. Oops, wrong thing to do. You get it on that edge? No? You're just going to be a bit silly, are you? It can be a little bit fiddly with the building, which is a little annoying. I won't deny. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this. I'm just useless and I don't know what I'm doing, quite frankly. We're going to leave it at that. It's enough of a ramp. Oh, change the gun so we can actually see. Okay, so we've got a bit of a slope. Just a little slope. Please, come on. Come on, you know you want to. I don't normally have this much trouble building. I really don't. I think it's probably more to do with the direction that my tongue's on or something stupid like that. It's always something technical. Because even these ones I'm having problems with. I should be able to fit that in there, no problem at all. Yeah. Right, done. Now we have a ramp into it from every bit. Why is there a barcode on the floor? Okay, I don't know what the barcode on the floor is, but maybe it's telling me that it's time to end the stream, perhaps. I don't know, I'm sure it's telling me something. So for now, that is our basic base. We'll have another look, for anyone who didn't see it. This is our power generation room. Okay, from here, we head upstairs, where we come across our crafting area. There is, as you can see, a tunnel that's going to be going through here. This is special Inspector Gadget tunnel or something. I don't know what it's for. We'll figure out a use for it later. And then you'd come into the base, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there might be a door here. I don't know what I'm doing, really, if we're honest. I'm probably going to put a wall across here. In fact, what I could actually do... I think the narrower one looks better. You're going to wall yourself in now, aren't you, Glenn? I need another bit of ramp under there, I think. Is that the same as the other one? Can't even see it with that in the way. No, it's not. I mean, what I'd probably be inclined to do is, I'll stick another, whoops, no. Stick another ramp, same as that one, turn it into there. And then, I go to a solid. Do me a solid, will you, mate? Like that. And we can actually turn that into part of it later anyway. should we choose. But for now, we're just going to close it. Whoops. By not pushing that button. Okay, now you can push that button. Which one were we doing? These. Yeah, like that. So there's the entrance to our base now. It's just, if anything comes in, they'll come in now and they get to face this wall with a tunnel. Ha ha! See? And you thought there was no logic at all to my logic. And the truth of the matter is there isn't. But we're not going to go into that. Yeah, I want to put a door in front of there. I want to put, can we get this thing out of my face so I can actually see? Hang on. Hang on. Scroll across to the gun. Now I can see. And we want the constructor anyway. So, a door. Doe? A deer? No, a door. A door. Where is a door, you doorknob? Here we go. So we have an automatic door and your manual door. I thought we also had another door. See, there's also these ones, the shutter doors. Okay, so I guess we want an automatic door. Have we run out of power again? I think I've run out of power again. Let's take our biofuels downstairs and we'll see if we can get an automatic door. Yes, I know that's not how it's pronounced and I don't really care. What does that do? Bigger all, 6%. You can turn the power off when you need. You can even turn off certain parts of your base when you need. However, I'm not particularly worried right now. It is only plant fibre that we're using. Right. Automatic door. Can we have another one? Can we have another one? Please. Automatic door. There we go. And we grab it out of the container. 2 automatic doors. And now we can take our automatic doors and put hang on, that way, one there, and if I put this one to there we go. So now there's an automatic door which takes you down into here, and you notice it has a force field. Okay, so if you have oxygen in your base, or even with this, there's radiation down here, then I believe the force fields stop all that. And these are automatic doors. So there we go. There's the start of our base. It's pretty pathetic, I know. But unless you guys come in and give me some better ideas on how to build it, that's the start of our base. Now, do I have my light on me? No, I want a light above this door. Pretty sure I have some lights in here. Oh, I have a light. I mean, I can put it right there. Will it go inside the tunnel? Oh, it looks like it does. So what about rotating? That didn't do what I thought it was doing. It's gone above the roof, but it's alright. It lights up the entrance, and that's what I wanted. Later on, I will do something else. I'll put more doors in there and sort that out a bit better. But for now, we at least have a place where we can shoot at the bad guys. You know? Not salvage mode, defense mode. Oh, that was. Yeah. So we can now shoot at the bad guys if they try and come into our entrance. And next time I play, I will probably do more food. Elon. Ha ha. You can bake cakes now. Didn't know you can bake cakes in this game. And get a few more bits and pieces done. But that's the base for now. The start of it anyway. And we're going to build guns for the next round. So, did I build my spacesuit? No, I gave myself the ability to build my spacesuit, but I don't think I actually built the spacesuit. So let's quickly build that, because I want that. I really do. And then the question is, what sort of gun do we want? 2 copper, 1 nitro, a lot of extra stuff. So we're probably going to go for a pistol then. Where's its damage? Oh, you'd actually have to take the pistol. Is that a, it is pistol, right? Yep, pistol. Damage 52. Actually, it's not bad. Let's get a pistol, and we'll get ammunition next time as well. Nitrocellulose. We did actually produce some, so let's have a look in here. Yep, 160 of it. We've got some nitro, alright. Okay, we're going to take all of this stuff out. And in the meantime, stick these in here so we can do more of that. So it's very little iron, so we'll do the iron first. And that's gone. And then the copper bars. That's all gone. And then we've got plenty of crushed stone. Let's queue it up for some rock. Cement, I should say. Because this just keeps on crafting. It doesn't require any fuel. It just keeps on crafting away. So we're going to queue this one right up. This is the one you want to use the most, because it doesn't cost any fuel. If you use the other one, it costs fuel. It will do things, though, that that one will not do. So if we head back over to here, we can make our boulets. Is that how it's pronounced in French? Boulet? I don't know. Never have known what I was talking about. I just talk for the sake of it. Put our blocks back because I don't want them right now. Put our nitro in there. And now I should be able to make at least 1 round of bullets. Yep. I don't know how many you can produce, but we'll take like 200 of those easy. Okay, so what does each one give me? Let's have a look. That's 2. 50. Oh! Hang about. I might not have to produce that many bullets then. Because I wanted like 200 rounds. I wanted like 200 rounds, but I mean, that's already given us 150 rounds. So, do they have to be in a backpack or what? I don't think they... I think in the backpack is just fine, actually. Let's try it. R for reload, is it? Nope. Nope, it's not. Okay, let's look at the buttons. Because I would like to know I've got my gun all sorted out and ready to go for the next stream. So let's have a look at reload. primary action, secondary action, reloaders are. So I guess they might need to actually be on my belt. Wow. Apparently it won't work out in the backpack. Okay, let's go and kill something before we end the stream, shall we? Now that we have a gun, we'll go out and act like the macho man, Randy Savage. No? It's dark and I can't see a thing. Oh well, maybe we'll just call that it then for today. I think we've done alright. We now have a weapon. Yep. Can we find our way back in? There it is. Okay, so we're going to call that it for today. We'll head back in. We've got a gun, which means we'll better finally start to defend ourselves. The base is now started. Oh, stamina. Okay. Just quickly have a snack before we end. And the cloning chamber doesn't work like the healthy thing. There is one that gives you health later, but we'll build that next, probably in the next stream. Anyway, that's where we're going to call it for today. So thank you all for coming in and watching. I'm Glenn Bixley. This was Empyrion Galactic Survival. There is a link down in the description if you'd like to check it out for yourself. Otherwise, of course, you will find it on the Steam store, or probably any other good store for that matter. But thank you all for coming in and watching. Chat was very quiet today, so we'll say hello and thank you for coming in, Mealtime Gamer and Inside A Gamer. Nobody else seemed to want to use the chat today, so we'll call that it. Thank you all for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.